You know, everyone loves Smash Bros. I love Smash Bros. You love Smash Bros. But will we ever hear the phrase, make it more like Melee, actually come into play? Now, I hate that term so much, make it more like Melee. Let's make everything old again, huh? No, we want something new. The real Nintendo fans, the real Smash fans want something new. The old Melee players who don't play anything but Melee want it to be more like Melee. So you get that problem that comes in. Obviously, they're not going to buy the game because they can't afford a damn Switch. But then again, everyone's going to have a Switch at some point because it's going to get cheap as shit. But yeah, don't make it more like Melee. It's that simple. Don't make it like Smash 4 either. Make it something entirely different. Now, initially, I was the type of person who thought, oh, this is gonna be just a port from the Wii U version. But they would have said that, wouldn't they, in the Direct, if I thought about it a bit more. No, this has to be a new game, and they confirmed that Sakurai is working on it. You know, we haven't heard him cry that he's working too hard or whatever yet. He will. It's true. But no, it's exciting that Sakurai is back on the project because, you know, Sakurai is a lord. He created the Smash Bros and made it just absolutely a beautiful series. And it's the best series pretty much Nintendo has, almost. If you want to look at it that way. It really is like a top tier game. Like, just think about it. I mean, it achieved, on the Wii U, it achieved all the technical dreams that you could have had on the Wii U. Like, it was 1080p 70 frames, yeah, in your dreams. No, 60 frames. I mean, what more could you ask for in a fighting game? You can't really. And the game, a lot of people might complain that there's broken characters. There was a lot of nerfs. Nerfs are a bit of a, you know, heavy hitting to certain characters, but you know, they're necessary. If they're, you know, they're broken in the first place, you gotta nerf them, and that's the problem. I think the new Smash needs a lot more balancing, because you don't want to end up with the up air hoo-ha Diddy Kong. You know, first month is like me. I did that. I was the Diddy Kong main at the start. I mean, everyone was. You know, anyone can main Diddy Kong and win tournaments. I'm trash at Smash, but I'm always interested in the metagame and stuff, so I like to keep up with that stuff. It's just because it's just a great game in general. Has a cool community. So, another thing they really need to fix is sort of the online. As someone like me who lives in Australia, you know, I have really bad internet. I mean, really bad. I'm at like 30 upload, 25 to 30. Sorry, I love that. No, I have like 25 to 30 download and 0.9 upload. That is really awful. Go check your speed compared to that, and yeah, you're in heaven compared to me. It's really bad. So obviously, you know, I'm always gonna have a bad online experience. Like, it's not bad, but I'm bad compared to other people, and especially in a fighting game where you're lagging all over the screen, it's not very good for the other players. That is a big problem, but you know, that's only a small problem compared to a lot of things. So I think character balancing is one thing that is very important. Character movesets, I think, is another important thing. You know, for example, you got a lot of sword fighting characters. That's one thing anyone can note in this, at least Smash 4, because you know, you got over 50 characters, almost, I think, borderline 60 characters, including DLC. A lot of them are sword wielding characters and sort of samey movesets outside of unique ones like Shulk and Cloud. But you know, Cloud is just that man is busted. everyone mains Cloud now. I main Cloud. But no, I mean, like Shulk was good. You have to be the perfect player to play as Shulk though, so that comes into play too. So like, more unique movesets for sword characters, and you know, add something new to like bad characters, because there's always bad characters, bottom tier characters, various suit Samus and Zelda. They're notoriously low tier characters. I mean, obviously they're all good in the hands of a god. God players like, I don't know, Zero or something, but you know, that man retired, so he up and left. Who knows if he's gonna return? But I mean, make it just more balancing and give them more unique movesets. Like they have unique movesets, but I mean, if you look at the DLC in Smash Wii U, their movesets are the DLC characters have very complex movesets and pretty much making them top tier. I mean, look at Bayonetta and Cloud, like easily they're the top tier characters. Like no one matches them in terms of mix-ups and challenges. So in a competitive aspect, yeah, you need to sort of fix the characters and their movesets. But outside of that, like, I don't want to see Final Smash as being samey. Like, I don't want to see a Zelda arrow and a Zelda arrow again on Sheik as well. So things like that, make them a lot more unique. Outside of that, I think there's all I can think of for Smash, because it's very samey game, you can't make it too different outside of small mechanics like, you know, ledge grabbing and you know, stuff like that, edge guarding, sorry, and wave dashing and stuff. Little mechanics like that, you can add something to it. They had something called vectoring in the 3DS version before they updated it and stuff. So something like that. I don't think they should have got rid of vectoring though. But you know, the only thing I can really think of as a big change are the graphics, to be honest. Like, what more can they do? Because honestly, Smash on the Wii U I thought was almost perfect in terms, you know, graphic wise. I mean, you had it running in 1080p 60 frames and the character models looked really good and the backgrounds looked really good. So what more can you actually do besides making it more realistic? And then when you're starting to get to the point where it's more realistic, it's not really Smash at that point in terms of art style. But you know, Sakurai really, he does turn everything, you know, from all the games, and when he puts it into Smash, he turns it into gold. And I really can't wait to see what kind of crazy things they could add to this game, because they can't really go behind. They can't go backwards at this point. They can only move forwards and make the game series greater at this point. And that's what's got me most excited. I can't wait to see what Sakurai, he as the director, has up his hand. And also the insight of younger developers, because if you notice lately, a lot of younger developers have had a lot of influence on the Nintendo games that have been releasing lately, like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. So I can't wait to see what kind of influences they have on Smash Bros. And I reckon they can make a nice difference to the game. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Is the new Smash Bros on Switch is not the melee you've been wishing for. Subscribe.